All right, all right, all right. Welcome to another M19 draft. Here we go. So I just glanced at this pack very quickly, and the metamorphic alteration is kind of fun to play with. Murder is the easily by a mile the best card in this pack. It's really not. It's a pretty weak pack otherwise. So I'm glad we didn't get past this. Honestly, I don't know what I would pick second in this. Bogart Brute's pretty solid. Aggressive red card. Might be the pick. Ghost form. Hope you snag a Videmare, but we're gonna go murder. Ooh, okay. This is unlike last garbage pack. This is a really strong pack. Skilled Animator can do some work. You put a stupid axe out on turn 2. Skilled Animator turns it 5/5 or attacking 5/5 on turn 3. Even Wind Mage is solid. Gallic Cavalry, Gearsmith Guardian's good. Luminous Bonds, obviously great removal. But I think Volcanic Dragon is where we are at. 4/4 Flying Haste does work. Hmm. Okay, nothing really in our colors at the moment. Um, and we don't really have splashable cards, which is unfortunate. But if we can double splash anything, it would be in green. And we got some pretty solid green cards here. Plumber for the sideboard. We have Pegasus Courser if we want to do like a red-black aggro deck with Volcanic Dragon being on top end. Lightning Mare's fine. It's not my favorite. Declare Dominance is pretty good. You can get people real good if you have a wide board and you just take away all their blockers, or you can have some Death Touch synergy. Elvish Rejuvenator's also been impressive. Um, Ramps you, helps kind of fix you. Aviation Pioneer. Uh, let's go Elvish Rejuvenator. It's the most versatile card. Ooh, okay. So there are a lot of good cards here. It looks like green is kind of open. Skyscanner solid. I think we could do the Gift of Paradise, and with this and Elvis Rejuvenator, we have a chance to splash either of our extra cards. Oh, oh yeah, and we got Vivian's Invocation. So I played at the GP this past weekend in Sacramento, and this poor guy, he played this twice against me in 2 different games. First time he whiffed completely, no creatures. Second time he played it, he got like a 2/3 block creature. And he had like a deck full of large things. I felt bad, but we're gonna do Vivian's Invocation here. We got 2 things to ramp into. We get some for red green. We get some big beefy things, which I think is what we might end up being. Red looks fairly open with this Gutter Snipe and its Bogart Proof. So this is instant and sorcery. Deal 2 damage to each opponent. Bogart Proof is just a better attacker. I don't think red. This is a close one. I think Gutter Sniper is really good in like a red blue deck or maybe red black. I think red green though. I'm gonna go Bogart Brute. It seems like more what it wants to be doing. Oh yeah, oh yeah. We found the colors we should be in. Murder might get splashed, but for now we'll put it over here. Dragon Egg is solid, but it looks like we want to be maybe more of a rampy deck. Plummet's just really good in this format. Sky Scanner is good. I think I'm gonna go Sky Scanner. Third and fourth Hide Wolves are easy to find. Though we do get paid off for having bigger creatures because of Vivian's Invocation. But I think this type of deck will have the high end no problem. I think we want like cheaper cards to just kind of jump block with and get us to a late game. So looks like the 2 colors dried up. I'm not gonna pick a Trumpet Blast up. I think I'll pick a Doomed Center just in case red doesn't work out. We can do green black. This was the pack we opened. Had nothing too special, but actually Smelt can be pretty solid in this format. Sorry, my phone's just buzzing like crazy. Sure Strike's a good trick. Otherwise, we can pick up Tranquil Expanse for maybe even easier splashing with these 2 things if we find something in white. Two-Head Zombie is a decent aggressive card if we want to go that route with black green. Sure Strike's a solid trick. I think tricks are going to be good in this deck. I'm going to go Sure Strike. I'm not sure about this pick. Oh, I'm glad I clicked on that. Okay, we'll take a Lightning Mirror now. Tormenting Voice can be good, but I think Lightning Mirror's enough better. We can do Hostile Minotaur, aggressive card, Fire Elemental for a side. I'm not too stoked on that. Same with Callus. Elemental Callus, whatever. I mean, it's good ramp, right? I mean, you could get a turn 4 out, Volcanic Dragon out if you go this into that, but you're really putting all your eggs in one basket at that point. And if you have nothing ramp into, it's just kind of a weak 3-drop 2/2. We'll put it aside for now. I definitely like what we've opened here. We got some splashing, fixing stuff going on. Ooh, man, these packs are spicy. All right, Graveyard Marshal is good for black, but I think we have enough strong. I guess the only red card I really care about is Volcanic Dragon. So then do we? I mean, this is better. Red is definitely better for this like rampy red-green archetype thing. We also have an Electrify here, which is good. So I guess, do we like Graveyard Marshal and Murder better than Electrify and Volcanic Dragon? I think green-red is really strong, and Druid of the Cowl is pretty important, but we already have some ramps, so we go Electrify here. I don't know if Declare Dominance is better or not. I think this is more consistent. Okay, so red-green pretty weak in this pack, but let's get this Murder out of here. Dragon Egg is solid though. We'll have a lot of mana to spend, I think, so we could pump this thing pretty aggressively. Oaken Form is not really what we're trying. Tormented Voice will be good to pick up, but that could wheel last back very late. Table, whatever you want to call it. Ooh, Rise from the Grave is solid, and we can splash it easily. We also have Bristling Boar, which is a good attacker, and against some decks, it just does work. What could we buy back with our Rise from the Grave? Whatever our opponent has and our Volcanic Dragon at this point. I like the Bristling Boar. Okay, I think this is an easy Druid of the Cowl. We gotta find some expensive stuff to ramp into, but this is a great card for that. Ooh, Shock is good, but I think we're gonna want bigger things in this deck. I think we're gonna get there pretty easily. So I'm gonna go for that. Could splash for Brawl Bash Ogre, but I think just a more consistent deck's gonna be better. I'm gonna go for a Plummet. Flyers, red green's pretty weak against flyers in general. Giant Spider also kind of helps with that, but I think Plummet just wrecks people. Ooh, Reclamation Sage is good. It's a creature that you don't have to worry about running a Naturalize or anything. And sometimes you can get a pretty beefy creature or some enchantments giving you problems. I think we have definitely in the right colors here. Red might be getting cut from this pack a little bit, but we have enough of it. I don't think we need another Smell or Sure Strike. Lava Axe, no, I'm going to take the Skymash Bloodletter. There's a world where we end up in black. Dude, no one is playing green. This is great. Now I'm going to take Declared Dominance. I mean, we don't have anything that's super great to put on it. I mean, this 5/5 is pretty beast. I'm excited about this. So we have to be pretty creature heavy for something like Vivian's Invocation to work. Obviously, something like Dragon Egg doesn't work too well with it. But with looking at the top 7 cards, it's nice that one of our 2-drops has 3 power. Could still eat something pretty easily. Now I'll take a Tormenting Voice. I don't know if I'll main deck it, but red green doesn't have a lot of draw. Ooh, the Cinder Barons actually is a pretty good pickup. I don't think I saw first time to get around, but definitely gonna help splash a couple things. Considering we have Gift of Paradise and Elvish Rejuvenator. We'll take this Greenwood Sentinel. I'm not too keen on playing it, but put this in the sideboard for now. We'll see how our deck fills up with just the two colors. Go for that. Trumpet Blast, we're gonna win with big things. Don't have a sack outlet for that. Look, even the lands are in our colors. That's how open our colors are. Oh, Larian War Leader. Whoever's playing white is going to be happy to see that. I know there's another murder, Elvish Rejuvenator, Foul Orchard. Maybe that'll come around. I think Meteor Golem is what we want to do. We're going to be ramping in this deck. It's basically a 2-for-1. I don't see why. Dude, if you Vivian's Invocation into a Meteor Golem, bring it onto the battlefield, kill something else with fights, maybe kill something else. Talon of Wildwood would be solid too to come back around. We have the ramp. I like this. We got we got 3 sources of ramp, which is good. And we have some early plays. I don't know if Sure Strike's gonna make it. It's on the board for now. Oh my god. You know, I'm gonna say it. We're going 3-0. If we don't go 3-0 with this deck, I mean, it sucks that this is in the same pack as Dryad Greenseeker because that card busted, but we can't pass up a Demanding Dragon. It's just too good. Oh, another ramp? Yes, please. I don't think there's anything else we want, really. Nope. Let's get that out. Oh my god, another Volcanic Dragon? I'm gonna take that over the Spark Tongue Dragon. This doesn't get super useful till 8, and this gets really useful at 4. It's a stronger creature. I don't think we need to try Splash Black. There's no reason to. We just gotta get our creatures out, and we're solid. It's Tormenting Voice, I'm gonna definitely keep. I mean, we want to get to these things. We want to get to these payoffs right here. All these cards are pretty solid. Declare Dominance actually isn't that great in our deck because we're not trying to go wide. We're just trying to run over them with big things. And we don't have anything that has Trample. We don't have anything with Death Touch. So this might be on the chopping block. I might main deck a Plummet. Jesus. Siegebreaker Giant too? I mean, Elvish Rejuvenator is great. But this card's just too good. Look at what we can get with our Vivian's Invocation. Whew, this is spicy. We don't have a lot of removal. So we have 1 piece of removal. I might main deck this Plummet. It hits almost every color. The only color it doesn't hit is white green. And everyone's playing 2 colors anyway, so it's gonna hit something. Okay, so this is like color fixing. Talons of Wildwood, I think, is good in our deck though. We have some beefy things. Nothing has trample. We'll have extra mana to bring it back, I think. I think that's better than this Timber Gorge. Tormenting Voice, Fountain, not too keen on that. Highline game, pretty crappy too. I don't think I need that. Maybe I'll do Fountain of Renewal for something against super aggro. I mean, you can buy it. I do like Goblin Instigator. Just 2 bodies early on is nice. Ooh, another Elvish Rejuvenator? Yes, please. Okay. I still don't think we want this Declare Dominance. I mean, it's a combo with Talons of Wildwood, but honestly, our things are big enough anyway. We're not trying to... We got no Death Touch shenanigans going on. I'll take a Naturalize for the sideboard, I think. Even though we have this... We have enough cheap creatures to wear, and we have no reason to go wide, really. It's not We get no benefit from going wide, so like having more Goblin Instigators isn't too much. I'll take that for a sideboard. Sure, whatever. The only thing I'm concerned about is like no direct removal. I mean, these two cards are removable, but they're 7 cost, so they're not helping early on. We got some life gain, we got some ramp. Okay, well, I'll take another one now. Take another Bogart Brute. I think this is better than Goblin Instigator in our deck. Okay. Definitely want Tormenting Voice. We want to draw into our good cards. Hostile Minotaur's not great, but our curve is could use it. Okay, let's combine these separately. Let's see. We only got. I think I want to run Plummet. We can sideboard. I think we have some large flying things, so we have some protection in the air. So I will sideboard that. There's nothing in here I really need. For renewal, we don't need to splash murder. I mean, I guess we could. We got 2 of these. That's it. We got the dual land. So we have 1, 2. Let's call these half sources. 3 sources. We have a lot of double cards, though. I mean, this is just sitting in our hand. I'll not run it. I don't think it's worth it. We'll see. If we need a sideboard and some removal, we can make some changes. Let's see. I don't think we want the Dragon Egg. It's a terrible thing for Vivian's Invocation. We have a lot of 3s. We can take that out. And I think I'm just going to drop one more card here. Hostile Minotaur is probably our weakest card in the deck. Maybe. We got some good 2 drops. We don't need this Goblin Instigator. We can sideboard it. Actually, we don't need this. Yeah, we don't need Goblin Instigator. We'll sideboard that in. I think this looks good. Let's combine these things. The Bear Curve, it's not bad. We got some really high payoff. We got a lot of ramp. Let's add our lands, 9 and 8. That looks good to me, I think. Our early cards are kind of mixed. We got more double red cards. Let us take a snip of this. Okay, I actually haven't played red green ramp in this format yet, but I think it's very strong, especially with double. I mean, we've got our power level is super high. We just have to survive till the late game. I'll probably draw or play first. Come on, Panreshi. Play first. Okay, so this looks sketch. But if we find one land, we're solid. So I'm gonna keep this. We got 2 draw steps to find one land. I think we can do it. Now, it might be a little risky, but you know, we basically have 2 lands in hand once we find one more land. 3 lands, 4, 5 land. This is basically a flooded hand. This is too many lands. If there's anything wrong with this hand, it's just too many lands in it. But just curving into Demanding Dragon. If we find that land, we can turn forward Demanding Dragon. I mean, they're just going to take the damage at that point, but opponent mulligan. This is a win. Guaranteed. Yeah, who would want to play with their cards so small? Yeah, watch out for those cancels. See, we did it. Good thing we kept. We have a lot of options. I kind of have to think about this. If we draw a land, I might just hostile Minotaur on turn 4 or 3. Get some pressure going. That way they can't leave up cancel or anything, so when we Demanding Dragon, they're not prepared. Blue isn't bad. They have bounce and stuff. They have dwindle, which is no fun. Other than that, what do they got? They can only counter things or bounce it. What'd they do? What'd they do? They put both the cards on top. Found what they were looking for. Okay. Problem here is we need 2 red. So if we don't find, you know what, we can actually Gift of Paradise and Druid of the Cowl next turn. If we play a land, tap, 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 Gift of Paradise on one of the lands, and then tap that for Druid of the Cowl. I don't like that they're leaving up counter magic, but that just makes me not want to play anything even more. Let's see here. You can counter this, you can counter this, that's fine. Okay, that's fine. And if you want to counter this, that's cool too. They must be scared. We're going to drop the stupid worm next turn because we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Don't you love it when a plan comes together? I don't necessarily think we can assume they don't have counter magic because those aren't necessary. This is just showing we have huge stuff in our deck, basically. And so I don't blame them if they're like, well, we'll let them get out their land. But the problem is they're like a little bit behind on board. So you can't just sit there and leave up magic. Or leave up mana. Turn after turn. Again, a hostile Minotaur, they might have to cancel that. Oh, red, blue. Let's see. If they don't do anything here, they could have Bone to Ash. Let's do this. Let's see what we get here. Let's put a mountain out here. I think they're just being patient with their man. We put some good stuff to the bottom though. There's Electrify, the 5/5 Bailoff thing, and then our medium golem. But that's okay. We got 2 volcanic dragons to draw into. Oh, that's right. I didn't play a land. I just let this thing. That's okay. Damn it. It's not okay. I could double spell next turn. They tapped out. That was a mistake. They're not black, so there's no reason to hold excess lands. We'll see what they do. It's getting to the point where, well, I guess I have nothing threatening. I might have to bait out a cancel with this hostile Minotaur so I can drop the Demanding Dragon. Problem is, well, okay. Well, maybe they're just stuck. I don't know. I wonder what they had. Let's see, red blue. I don't like the cancel, but there's not much we can do about it. We can just play around it, which is fine. There's a good chance they have flyers if they're blue red. They can have any of the dragons. I'm gonna put this in and take out a Lightning Mare looked pretty bad, but against their Omen Seeker, but Shield Pyromancer looked worse. They didn't seem to be too fast. We didn't get much info, but oh man, look at this, mono red. I'm down. These are some good beats. Oh, they mulligan again. Just poor opponent. Not having. Ooh, roll to 5. Roll to 4. Oh, they might as well just concede now. This might be a fast one. Well, Bogart Brute into Bogart Brute is going to be hard to beat when you multi 4 in the play. You just won't have enough cards to deal with 2 of them. I mean, it's possible they do, but they're going to need a draw of a lifetime to deal against this hand. Well, that helps. That's a good card to have, but I mean, when you're this up on resources, you have no problem just trading them away. 'Cause either they have another land and they only have 2 spells at most, or they have 3 spells that are either going to be weak or they can't play. So you just want these. I might, if they don't shock this at end of turn or something, I might just Talon this up if they get nothing out next turn. Because then they can't really do much. Let's see what they got here. That's fine. And it's gonna attack with this. They might think they can race as their only option, but once we get out our second Borgard proof and then one of these big things, they're gonna realize they should have traded. But I don't blame them. I mean, when they're in this position, they gotta do something a little extreme or desperate or risky because I mean they're behind so much in resources. Like, what's the best thing they could do here? Sift. It's gonna be rough because we're gonna be super aggressive now. Like an exclusion mage would be good. It would slow me down a little bit, get something on the board, but that only costs 3. I don't even know if that's the name of the card. It's the 3 mana 2/2 that bounces something. I might have to waste like an electrify on the Bogart Brute. Okay. If they have a shock here. Okay. They just tapped extra. That's fine. And we have 2 attacks with our Bogart Brute. So I think we're just gonna drop the Vigilant Bailout because it's gonna be super hard for them. Actually, this thing has trample though. We'll see what they do. If I have to trade this thing for 2 of their things, I'm cool with that. They have nothing to block on the ground, so I'm just gonna play the most aggressive card we have here. I mean, I'm talking through this, but they would have to have, what 2 cards could they have? Maybe Electrify to kill their Siege Breaker, then they would get in for 6, bring me down to 10. I would bring them to 11, play a Vigilant, and then maybe if they had like a Shock, they could bring me down another 6, kill my Bogart Brute. I mean, I could do it. I would have to drop my Sky Scanner and maybe put a Talons of Wildwood on there and trade with one of the events. That's interesting. Attacking with everything. Do I want to trade with this? Okay. So, if I take this 7, I go down to 9, and then if you know what, this is actually kind of tough. I'm not winning the race though. I think I'm gonna take it. I can just attack with this. Yeah, okay. So I'm just gonna take it, but then I'm gonna leave the Bogart Brute back to block next turn. And then we'll have 2 blockers on the ground. They won't be able to take them both out. Or it's highly unlikely they'll be able to take them both out. They shock to the face? Nah, we're still good. So this is a little conservative line, but this is how we lose the game. I mean, next turn we could give this trample and make this unblockable. Let's see. I mean, considering that they mulled to 4, we are at risk of dying this turn. With 1 spell in hand, I don't see how they do it. If they have Lava Axe to the face, we're dead. But who plays Lava Axe? Oh, snap. Okay, well, that's okay. So we're going 6 in the air, plus 3, plus... Oh, shit, we might be dead. Oh, come on, are you kidding me? Oh, wait, why did they take that? I think they would have been dead if they just took one of the untapped ones. I mean, it's not looking good, but okay. So I don't think we have a choice. I think we block here. These two trade off. I take one. I take 7, and this eats that. So I'm down to 2. God, you know what? That's what I get for talking too much. Maybe I played this wrong. Maybe I should. I don't think so. Gift of Paradise is sweet, actually. Can I get this all out one too? So this will be functionally 6. Now we're one short from getting this out and playing a. Man. Okay, so this gives me 3 life. I chump with this. I guess I should play this first, see what's up. The land wouldn't be bad because then we can slap a Talon of Wildwood on here. Tormenting Horse, not good. Okay. Yeah, we gotta do this. Yeah, they gotta draw. If they draw a bounce, any spell that can get rid of my Skystander, I'm dead. Any non-creature spell. Technically, they could draw a bounce wizard thing, and I'll be fine. Or I'll not be fine, but hopefully they missed. Hopefully this is just a land. That'd be great. Because then we can Vivian's Invocation into something. Hopefully. Oh yeah, we have enough. Okay, cool. Just miss. Just miss. Don't play anything. Okay. I think Vivian's Invocation is better. If they have a cancel, we're in trouble. But medium golem can't block. We could find something that can block with this. They drew a cancel, man. This was the best multi-4 I've ever seen in my life. It's possible they have something like that, though. Makes sense. They couldn't play it on their turn. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? This is the most Oh, we lose. Oh. Okay. I mean, they played it well. They did what they had to do. Act of Treason's rough against our deck. We have to remember they have that. I don't think there's anything we put in there. Not only, I mean, they saw our deck was pretty rampy, so it makes sense that they put in cancel. Ugh. I'm not salty. They did nothing wrong, and I don't think we played it wrong. We actually saved ourselves a couple turns by not attacking with both things. Took the more conservative line. But man, a multi-4? I've lost to a multi-4? Yeah, the deck's pretty aggressive. I'll play first. Okay. We got a solid hand here. Alright, cops are coming for me. It's the embarrassment police. That's what happens when you lose to a multi-4. I have some heavy stuff to play, so I might just Elvis Rejuvenator next turn if we don't find a land, or let's see. That's fine. I gotta remember the Act of Treason. That got us real good. I think they made a mistake actually. If they Act of Treason the 5/5 vigilance guy, they would have killed us because that would have one blocker to their 3/3/3s and then a 5/5 and a 9 health. So they actually gave us an out. They should have killed us even sooner with their multi-4, but so it feels bad to lose to a multi-4 that also made a mistake. Because it's like how much more win percentage in my favor do I need to win a game of Magic? See, that was kind of salty to say, I guess. But it was less of a salt comment, more of a comment of like, what are the odds of running those like top decks back to back? I mean, you can figure out the odds, right? But oh, nice. Okay. Well, we don't have anything. We definitely want to get the Siegebreaker Giant out next turn. So I'm wondering, do we want an Elvish Rejuvenator? I think that's better, because that brings a land tapped. So we'll have 4 lands for sure. This untaps, we'll have 5 right there. And this is better on turn where you can maybe double spell, I think. I'm just gonna Elvish Rejuvenator this. I'll grab the forest. Meteor Golem will be good. We'll avoid cancels and acid scatters like the plague. That's fine. So this could be an acid scatter. So I'm gonna play Gift of Paradise into a Bogart booth, I think. We might want to Essence Scatter that, or we can ramp more, then we have Meteor Golem up next turn. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's do that. Nah. Also take some lands out of our deck. Maybe have a better chance of drawing a spell. We did just send some of our strong cards to the bottom, but between this one and this one, we sent like 5 lands to the bottom too, so we should just be drawing spells. So nice. Okay, tapping out. I think we'll kill that with the Meteor Golem. So we don't have a lot of air protection. Tormenting Vortex will be good for when we get drawn land. We can get some cards. Okay, we got some chump blockers on the ground. Siegebreaker Giant will be good because we can start giving, or we can start making some things not be able to block. What do they got here? It's fine. I'm gonna play out Bogart Brute. I don't want to play Siegebreaker Giant into open mana. And once we get this out, and we have Meteor Giant online attacking. I mean, we haven't seen Essence Scatter, but it's hard to say if they have it or not. I think we could be patient, wait one more turn. It's just that, like, if we get our health too low, it starts getting sketch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Can't play 2 of these, or else I would go Siegebreaker Giant into Bogart Brute. Maybe they're just holding like a sure strike. think Siege Breaker Giant is what we want to bait out. I cancel with. Okay, go on. The active trees in it, I might just soak up some damage with the Druid of Cowl. Because I think that's how we lose again. We have a strong board state. We got card draw, Tormenting Voice. Bogart Brute won't be useless on this board. Got some options here. They get another flyer and hasted. I think we're still winning this race, especially with Volcanic Dragon coming down. Let's see. They could kill this Siege Breaker Giant. Okay. Well, I think they had. Okay, so that's okay. I'd rather them kill that than the Volcanic Dragon, to be honest. And we're still winning this race. If they had Essence Scatter, I mean, they could have drew Essence Scatter and had an Electrify already in hand. But if they did Essence Scatter my Siege Breaker, I'm not going to assume they have it for the Volcanic Dragon. If they have it, they have it. Okay, good. We gotta be wary of Active Treason. They could have a bounce spell. Active Treason gives them 7 points of damage. I'm down to 8. Not gonna play Tormenting Voice. Down at 8. But then we're still winning that race. Okay, I like that. I like that. More lands. Yeah, I mean the fact that they mulled to 4 and they won a game, and I think we have the advantage in this game. Oh, what the heck is this? 7. 7. I'm gonna cost 7. Blue red. Oh, okay. That's fine. Tap their mana weird. Just gonna kill an Elvish Rejuvenator. That's fine. Probably trade that for the Meteor Golem. Okay, they can double block, but I'd be okay with that. Got no cards in hand. We're still running this race. They act treasonous next turn. That's rough, but I mean, attack or not attack, it's gonna be the same outcome. So, got no targets there. The Tormenting Voice. I would love to be able to kill one of these, but I don't plummet. It'll be good. Ooh, okay. So let's attack here and here. So if they don't block, okay. Now, I think I have this, but I'm just going to think about this. If we attack here and here, they don't block anything. They go down to 3. We play this. They have to sack something, probably sack this. And then if they turn around, we have 3 blockers up. If they draw Active Treason, they could steal Demanding Dragon. And these are both 3/3s at that point. And they swing with everything. That's only 11. We could chump this. Okay, yeah. And if they trade both of these for this thing, I'm more than okay with that. They might just chump this with something. That's okay. We got enough blockers back. So now they're thinking about, do we double block this and kill it? Which I'm actually more okay with that. Probably not, since we have mana up. They don't want to do it, which is understandable. I'm okay trading this. Next turn we can just go wide, dump our whole hand. Active treason will not kill us, and it will not keep them alive. They tap with all of these. There we go. Whew. Okay, I like how the one game we lost was them rolling to 4 and making a mistake. But hey, sometimes that's how it goes. I think our deck is a strong deck. It's got all the right parts. One more piece of removal would be good, but I might want to main deck this Plummet. That's what I'm thinking about. I think it's... I think we got enough early ground stuff to stop some ground aggression, but if they got early air aggression, we don't got much. Plus there's some bombs in this format that this thing just takes care of like no problem. Like volcanic dragons or a demanding dragon. Vivian's invocation into volcanic dragon, medium golem, demanding dragon, hostile minotaur. Man. All of those things affect the board immediately. Playing Tyrion. The wisest Lannister. Well, this is definitely a mulligan. And this is a sketch keep, but a keep. Okay, put that on top. Well, we got all the land we need now. Got card draw. The sky scanner. Okay. This might be a tough matchup for us. We gotta get our some big things out. Oh, there's a little delay there from when I went to go past turn. I almost just like passed my whole turn. That's kind of annoying. I gotta spend mana on it. Next turn we can get out 2-3 drops would be nice. If they want to attack and spend mana on this, well, they can't even plus. Yeah, they can't even give it lethal. Oh, I can't block green creatures. That's why. I was like, what? That's fine. They don't. It's not really card advantage. They just get to loot. I mean, it helps, but that's what they're spending their turn on. They're getting rid of a disperse. Disperse is a strong card. I don't know if I agree with that move. Okay, so what do we want to do? We can Sky Scanner and Elvish Rejuvenator. I think that's better because it gives us something to makes it more likely we won't draw a land. And then we can Tormenting Voice away the Gift of Paradise since we'll have all of our land needs. Do that. There we go. Now we got something good to play. I think that's worth Meteor Goleming. I'd rather not toss the Gift of Paradise to... Again, for one with this, the Surgeman might be a little annoying. If they attack with it, I'll trade my medium golem, but they have to double bump it. I don't think they would do that, but just tormenting. Yeah, I think we're solid here. I mean, our board isn't the strongest board ever, but Well, that's good. This gives us some things to do. What do I want to put it on? I guess I'll put on a medium golden. If I kill it, we can just buy it back. Oh, should have attacked the sky scanner. No, stupid. I'll leave the cards in hand. I don't think there's discard in those colors. There's no reason for us to hold it. It just might make them a little cautious if we have open mana to make a decision. That's pretty chill. I mean, they're getting. I can sack this to. I don't care about the damage. It gets a loot again. It's just kind of annoying. Block this. I mean, it's not really doing much, but I think I want this body to put this talents on. I don't care if they loot. I'll probably dump a land, but okay, Bogart Brute's good. So if we attack with this, I can block here and here. I'm willing to trade that. Let's do that. Might just not take it. It's not bad. What they got? What they got? I don't like if they leave this mana up. Oh, that's annoying. Because now our towns of Wildwood are kind of stuck. Oh, well, they got Exclusion Mage. That's fine. I think this is a good time for Plummet. It's the only thing I can really do us damage. And we get him for one. If they want to attack with their Surge Mare, I'm not going to trade my Bogart Brute for it. Let's see. We got another Luminous Bonds. What are you doing? I do. Okay, well, we got that. Let's see. What else have we seen? That's fine. Gonna have to pay some mana. So anything we draw. Volcanic Dragon would be great right now. Or the thing that can kill enchantment when it comes to play. Perfect. Right on time. We could kill this enchantment. Because then if this thing dies, we can get our thing back at least. They don't even have good blocks for it. I don't like that they get to loot every turn functionally, but they might have to eventually hold it back to block. Again, lower health. I think we have lots of time to draw too. They're not doing, no, that's fine. This thing can at least block, and then I can get my talons back. I like that they have to spend their mana on this though. I'm more scared about running to a counter. Okay, that's a good draw. What if we just swing with everything here? They have to block this and this. Yeah. And then we have nothing if they... So they have to chump... So they can eat this, but then they have to chump this. And we do 4, and they're down to 2 cards with 2 cards in hand. And okay, yeah. Oh, I should have left this back. I'm stupid. That was a mistake. Oh, gotta be more careful. Well, if I lose, I deserve it. I don't know how blue-white does 11 damage. Unless they have the Nova that clears the board, but they would be attacking first. Ooh. Okay, well, it would have been tapped anyway, so it still can't. They could do 3, and then they could do. And they could do 5, so we're not safe. A creature would be really great here. Oh, okay. Oh, whatever. Sucks that we have to show them that, but I'll take the win. So they got Luminous Bonds. So I think they've had 2 Luminous Bonds. They have Sleep, which means we want to beat them down fast. We'll be on the draw again though. Age of Dawn, yeah, they're pretty. They bounce. They're pretty tempo-y. So let's see, what can we do with that? Kind of like maybe a Goblin Instigator can actually block that stupid mare thing. Not really that well though. Nah, what am I gonna take out? It's kind of helped in the race. No, that I think I do like a naturalize. Plummet makes sense. They have a couple flyers. That makes a lot of sense. Lightning Mare's good. Maybe the talons we don't need. What's not getting through them? I think we're good with that. Okay. This is rough. We don't have any red mana and nothing really, or no man's land to ramp to it. But we definitely have ramp though. I'm gonna keep this. Well, might be getting punished. Gift of Paradise will be clutch. Okay, well, we have a naturalized target at least. They spend turn equipping, and we find nothing. Okay, this will help. I forgot about that card. Whew, okay. So you equip the axe on this Thopter. Do we naturalize the Thopter or the axe? I think we just get the axe out of there. So we can Bogart Brute into Naturalize. It's kind of nice. I think I'll leave up Naturalize. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I just get rid of this Marauder's Axe. We have 2 flyers. We have a meter going. If we really need to kill a flyer, we could do it. That's fine. Kind of. Not really. We need 1 more mana. At least we could chump it. We need to find that mountain. To have cancel up, it might be rough because it might just poke us in the air, attack with this 5/5, and make us do something about it. Oh, they're scared of the triple block? I think that's a mistake from them. They seem to be tempoing out, especially with that. I mean, they clear our board. Okay, so this might be an Essence Scatter, but we can't just sit around doing nothing. So do we rather... I think we killed the 5/5 because then we can at least block this with one of these 2. I'm gonna leave this back to block, even though they wouldn't block this. We need a safe life. Let's have a way to bounce one of these. It's not gonna be good. Ooh. Well, that makes me regret. Well, they would have a 5-5 regardless, but it would have been on the floor, on the ground. So that hurts. So we need to find a way. Electrify this would be good. Hmm. Plummet would be okay. That's okay. This isn't great. Oh, we are getting punished bad. We just dead. We're not dead, but it doesn't look good. We have a lot of red. We have 2 of these. We have red sources, just not drawing well. My keeper was ill-informed against such an aggressive deck. We're going to definitely be on the play. They want to be the aggressor here. We're going to take that away from them. We're going to take their power away. Let's see, where's the sleep? Now, I think we're close to dead. We're going to go down to 1. We got nothing that can save us. Okay, I still like the cards we have. Smelt is actually pretty solid too. That's gonna get him good. We don't need super aggressive cards. I think it also makes sense to put in a Goblin Instigator. Take out a. This is tough though. Maybe we're not gonna be the aggressor here. Take that out. Maybe a Bogart Brute. We do need blockers, but we have a lot of creatures. You know what? Lightning American go. Oh, yeah. Oh, come on. Okay, he molded it nice. Well, we gotta keep this, but this is not looking good. That's unfortunate. Deck is so strong. If we draw a couple of lands in a row, we could maybe do it. Sky Scanner gets going. Domain Dragon's a good card. Just need one more. Cool. Yes. I think it's more important to get be aggressive with this Bogart Brute though. This is tough. I think getting to the more expensive cards is gonna win us the game. So okay, good. I mean, not good because we should have played Bogart Brute in this situation. But you know what? Domain Dragon's gonna be rough for them. They have a lot of removal. We're definitely not gonna. We're gonna get to do 9 damage next turn. Reclamation Sage. We are keeping in hand for the Luminous Bond. That's for sure. They Luminous Bond this Demanding Dragon, thinking they're okay. It's gonna be spicy. We only have 3 cards out more than. Oh, I hope they have Luminous Bonds. They're gonna be gotten to 1. I mean, they're thinking they can race, so you got to imagine. I gotta imagine that they're taking away. If they have Dwindle, though, actually, either way, that's fine. Oh, exclusion. Well, who you gonna bounce? The Manic Dragon? That's the same as the attacking. Okay, that's fine. Gives us something to do. Seven. No way they're getting additional 8 damage in, even if they have Inspired Charge and something else. I'm still gonna hold this just in case they Luminous Bonds or Demanding Dragon. Oh, whew! What a crazy draft. The two people that multi-4, we multi-4, right? No, multi-5. Okay. Not multi-4. Well, whatever. Mulligans are favored in this draft, apparently. Man, this is spicy stuff. I hope you guys are enjoying it out there. I think I'm explaining everything well. Trying to do what's best to give us the advantage. I think our main deck is good. I could Plummet. I like Plummet. Goblin Instigator could be in there. Maybe over Bogart Brute. Maybe Lightning Mare just isn't good. I think having the 3/1 instead of 2/1/1s is fine. We are playing more mountains than forests, so that one game we got stuck on mountains a little bit wasn't good. We just had like all these cards in our hand. No, we didn't have the main dragon, but we had Lightning Bear. We haven't won any of the dice rolls, but that's okay. Takes the decision off of me. This works. It's a little slow, but okay. Well, we got some strong cards to get to. Another. Well, this is good actually. White blue means some artifacts to kill with Reclamation Sage. So we'll be patient with that. I'm not gonna drop it on turn 3. Because really this only has enchantment removal. So it's actually a really good card against this matchup. And we found our second red. Means Demanding Dragon's coming down unless they have counter magic up. Then we'll throw Siege Breaker out there. This is the problem about a slow hand against blue, is they could just basically build outboard and then hold up counter magic, and then you're kind of have to play into it. You know, again, counter things that are gonna mess up their board state. Now we nope. We're gonna definitely drop this. I'm okay with them having a mana lift for a turn. This can get us to Demanding Dragon a turn faster, or Siege Breaker Giant. Which on this board, I don't know which is better. I guess we'll see what they play, if anything. If they played nothing, I might Reclamation Sage the mana lift. Because they could still have counter magic up, which is a little. I'm gonna play Siege Breaker Giant. I think. Oh, okay. Well, okay. Counter this if you want. I don't care. I got some good stuff coming up after this. The power level of this deck is ridiculous. Look at his hand. That's fine. You're gonna take a swing, and they're gonna be very confused when I don't block, and then they're gonna realize what's happening. Oh, and they tapped out. Okay, I'm definitely just getting Volcanic Dragon out. I'm not worried about losing this race. I can't double spell now, which is pretty good. Because I'll be basically doing 7 to the face. I think I'll get to that. This might be a board and naturalized matchup too. Against these colors, you're expecting. I'll just throw it on here. I know it already has trample, but I got nothing better to do. And just like that, we're in the race. Tap out. We can Vivian's Invocation if we draw land. We got Volcanic Dragon. Good to go. do they splash it for? Do you think they have the Mythic Dragon, the 3/5 that makes defenders deal damage? And you draw a card every time you play a defender? I mean, having this in your deck and these three colors in your deck kind of indicate that, right? It's just a 3/5 with some card advantage. They're going to be dead before they can get that going, I think. Let's see what they're doing here. I wish I had some more cake. I just had this great chocolate. I live on a block in San Francisco with like this Italian deli, delicatessen corner store, like on the same block, and it's very dangerous because you just walk down there and get cannoli, I get cake, I get a deli sandwich, I get some pasta, some meatballs, some olives to snack on. Oh, okay. No, wait. Still gonna make the 2/3. Just the best play they got. I would like them to equip something. That means we can play anything next turn. I wonder what their other two cards are where that's their play. They're going into the tank for this. Playing something. So I want them to tap out. I'm good with that. Oh, okay. That's interesting. That's fine. It doesn't change the race, I don't think. I mean, maybe I'll just double block here. I got the Manning Dragon. I think so. I mean, yeah, it gets us a little far away from these things, but I kind of want this off the board. It prevents 3 damage, 4 damage. We got almost an empty hand. We've got some. I'm surprised if they don't scoop right now. I mean, if they put this, sure, they could draw a card, but they're going to tap 2 of their mana. And they have basically 2 lethal creatures on board, plus the Mang Dragon where they have to sack something, or else they're going to die. Oh, that's ambitious. Are they expecting to draw that many cards? There's not even a good way to draw that many cards in this, unless maybe they have the 2/1 rare where you can just pay 2 and draw cards. But yeah, this. I will try not to show them any more cards. That's my plan. I might just skip right here, depending on what they have in hand. Okay, cool. Okay, that's a very like slow deck. I think Naturalize is going to make the cut. Blue white should have flyers, so I'm gonna leave Plummet in, even though we didn't really see any. That enchantment is another thing to break. Okay, so I think that's good, and we'll cut. What the hell did we cut the other time? Lightning there. We don't need you. Reclamation Sage came in clutch. MVP. Anyway, more of the story I was telling before we actually got back to playing Magic was I have to resist walking a minute away to get some type of dessert every night, and I didn't do that last night, and I had half a piece of chocolate cake left tonight. I just finished it. Declare dominance. I wish I had a deck that made more sense. Well, I mean, I like this deck a lot, so obviously I don't wish it had changed. But This thing is so good if you have anything with Death Touch. Things with Trample, which we have the Teach Breaker Giant, which is fine. I mean, it could just give you 3 extra damage in the air or something, but it's not that exciting. As you can see during our games, as suspected, we really haven't gone that wide. Most time we've gone that wide is when we've had just like 3/1/1s that are like both Elvis Rejuvenators and then Druid of the Cowl out. But I mean, that's like pretty weak sauce wide. This opponent subbing in a whole new deck. Well, hopefully we can go 3-0 on this. One game away from doing so. I mean, I'm not. Sometimes the draft just goes your way, and yeah, we only have like Electrify, but we've been pretty lucky to be against matchups where Naturalize, Plummet, even this Reclamation Sage can act almost as. I mean, this is removal, but act as removal. This Tormenting Voice has done well for us. We have so many ways to get extra mana that we ramp into that, generally we don't need lands by turn 6 or so. I still can't believe that multi-4 victory. I don't think we played it wrong. Maybe I was playing looser just because if I had the bag, but I can't think of a thing where we really messed it up. Okay, let's finish this up. Getting tired. It's 11:15 p.m. I wake up around 6 for work. Oh, Electrify. Where have you been? This is good. Multi 6. I'm okay with that. It's a little slow. We got Plummet though if they get anything going in the air. We will Torment Voice that away, which is actually a good draw. We don't want to Torment Voice anything else away. That's fine. Open Speaker on turn 2. This feels so good. This weird pool in these columns. I don't know what's going on here. I do like that you can actually see the level of rarity easily in this set. Man. Okay, well, hopefully we find a land, and we'll sky scanner it, and hopefully find another land. Otherwise, maybe they'll play even or something. We can at least Plummet. Oh, look at that. Okay, so we have all the power we need. We just need some things to cast our spells. Sky Scanner makes me feel a little better. So does Electrify. I would not mind drawing 3 lands in a row. With one of those being a mountain, preferably. Let's see. What do they got? Something big. That 5/5. It's that 3/5 dragon, isn't it? Hydra. Okay. Not terrible. Thank you. Whew. It's gonna be worried there. Get that Hydra dead. Bogart Brute isn't terrible if we don't draw a land. I'm not gonna chump anything with Sky Scanner because then this thing gets a counter. I don't like that they can bounce our stuff or enchant removal. So if they tap out, I might just electrify something instead of play a creature. Well, since they didn't tap out, I hope they don't have counter magic. I'm gonna keep this thing back to chump. Actually, I'm just gonna keep this thing back to block. Okay. We stabilize a little bit. They're just waiting to drop some 5-drop or. I didn't have anything to play at the end of that turn. Uh-oh. I'm gonna target this hostile Minotaur. Oh, Electrify would have been good, but that's okay still, I think. We could double block that. We do need a. Okay, well. I think we just hold Electrify, we block. We can block with the Sky Scanner, and then. Can't be blocked by one creature. But if they have a pump spell. If they have like. What's it called? The flight spell? Leap of Faith. And we block with Sky Scanner, we're going to get blown out. So I think I'm just going to sacrifice the better creature here. Okay, I'm okay with that. Ooh, okay, that's decent. I can play that, destroy their enchantment at least. Okay, that makes me feel better. Okay, smart of them not to block. I knew I was up to something, but seems like they have all the land they need. They got double of every color. I got 6. What's in their hand? I don't like if they hold up double blue here. But if they do, they can't really attack into it. So it's really no harm, no foul. I can play stuff into cancel. I have enough power in my hand. I just need to get down. Okay, so that's unfortunate, that Reclamation Sage, but it's kind of the same deal. I can play something I can trade with that next turn if we find a land, no problem, even if it's not red. Problem is if you don't find a land. Let's see, I don't mind double blocking anything at this point. Let's just build the board out. Did they have sleep? Was this the people with sleep? I don't think so. No, that was the. I hope they don't have sleep because then we're basically dead. We are dead. Not basic. Nothing basic about that. I feel like they could have come up with a better name than Demanding Dragon. So weird. Uh-oh, that's not good. What are they copying? The Hydra? That thing? Oh, I didn't realize they didn't have a blue creature. That's good for us. That's fine. I think I'll just do this and this. Because I can't kill both. I guess I should just do that, right? If they have Titanic Growth, this is not good for us. I'm throwing away an extra creature, but if they have something that pumps them +2/+2, these trades. I think I'll do this. Then I'll have some chump blockers. Let's see. That's fine. Okay. Getting out one of my big guys would be really helpful right now. Okay, well, I think it's just time to. We'll leave that up. We got 7. We got 8. Do I want to discard anything? Not really. I think I'll just do this. Okay. We need a land. This thing can't be blocked by red creatures, right? Something to consider. Might be better to play this Vigilant Baloth than the Demanding Dragon, if it comes down to it. I mean, I don't really like this attack. So if they have Titanic Growth, we're dead. But if they have Titanic Growth on this, and then yeah, I think it's worthwhile. I don't want to die. Thank you. Okay. So they can easily counter us. So it doesn't matter. I think I'd rather them counter the ground creature than the air creature. Like I said, they didn't have a counter. But if they happen to play an air creature now, and they had a counter in hand, and they got our Demanding Dragon, we would be a little more defenseless than if they counter the Baloth and then we get the Demanding Dragon out. I mean, they somehow interrupt this, yeah. Well, at least we get a block out of it still, which is good. It's way better than Luminous Bonds. Prevents 2 damage, and every point of damage counts right here. I don't know what I have to find with this Vivian's Invocation, so I'm not going to assume that it's going to be anything that great. Demanding Dragon it is. They would have countered the Baloth if they had it. If they drew into it, so be it. They're just going to take the 5 points of damage, obviously. If we just stabilize here, we'll be fine. I'm blocking if they attack. I mean, if they have Titanic Growth, we're dead. Oh, I can't block. That's right. Ah, this is no good. Oh my god, if that claw's gonna make us lose, that helps. Can we? Oh, I can't. Oh man. Well, it still makes sense to play a Volcanic Dragon and just swing with one, I guess. So we need to find a land or a green creature next turn. So if I attack with 5, they go down to 12, and I get 4, 4, 5. Okay, so if we survive next turn, we'll be okay. It's a little tricky. It's a little risque, but I think I'd rather have to make them get rid of my Volcanic Dragon. Pre-combat, something not good. Oh, okay, that makes us need to find a land. If we find a land, we are Meteor Goldening. We are not Vivian's Invocation. Oh no, that's not good. Well, that changes things, I think. Not really. Oh, thank God. Okay, so let's think about this. We have to medium golem. I think is more solid because then if they could even make this Oresco Swift Call Phi, we could block that with this and leave the Pegasus Corsair. I could actually block that now. So if we kill this, we have blockers for both. I feel like that's less sketch. And if they remove one of our creatures, okay, wait a second. Wait a second here. So if they remove the Meteor Golem next turn, after we kill Pegasus Corsair, we're dead. If we kill this, and they remove the Volcanic Dragon next turn, we're dead. So what's more likely? We only have red creatures in hand. We have another flyer. Is there anything that can kill 3 that won't kill 2? 4, I don't think so. So let's get rid of this. They gain life, but just worried about staying alive right now. I feel like this shouldn't be as close. We just drew 1 land a little earlier. They attack with both. I'm scared. They have a pump spell. Pump spell is a situation where killing the Pegasus would have been better. So at least we would have 2 blockers, but they had no cards in hand. Yep. Oh wait, no, they could have made it flying anyway. They could have just made the Pegasus flying and we would have been dead. So I don't think there would have been anything we can do. That's a bummer. Okay, well, I don't know what we can do there. Nothing that great. We have a lot of green creatures. We just didn't have them. Let's see. Plummet's good for that though. We got stuff in the air. We just gotta. Okay, come on. I'll bring that trophy home. I thought we had that one. My hand was strong. This is stressful, man. I don't think there's anything else we want to do here. They top deck that? Or have they been holding that? They would have used it the last turn if they were holding that to kill us. They must have top decked it. Oh, that's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. If we get our land out though, I don't see how this deck gets beat. Oh, perfect. Let's get that back. This boar looks so happy. I mean, it's running through a bunch. Is it bristling boar? So is it have bristles coming out of it, or is it just running through like bristles, and they're all like stuck in them? You don't give a shit. This Bailout Gorger is the things nightmares are made of. Look at this thing. It has like a weird human nose, which makes me uncomfortable. Teeth are super sharp. It's just yellow lights for eyes. Honestly, between these two things, Volcanic Dragon all the way. It's less scary. We've got to the point where I feel like I've talked a lot about the game that just happened, so I'm just going to look at art now and comments. Oh, good. Okay. No one wants to hear that. We're going to play first. We'll keep this. We'll have double green if we find a forest. We got to just draw into a land for brute. We got some strong spells. I think we'll be okay. Just gotta draw some land. Green would be preferable. Have to do loads of good. Okay. Any land. Green. Come on, forest. That's fine. Whew. Okay, I think we want Elvish Rejuvenator here. Get our second forest. Got some good stuff to ramp into. Good, we didn't put anything that bad on, or that great on the bottom either. Put a Druid of the Cow on Naturalize for those that didn't see. Sure, they get an attack in, but can Hostile Minotaur it next turn if we don't find land. We haven't seen Essence Scatter. I think I'll get a Druid of the Cowl and Bogart Brute. And I think I'm going to Bogart Brute first because I'd rather have the extra land for Druid of the Cowl just in case they have counter magic. Then we're one land away from Vivian's Invocation. I just don't want to play Demanding Dragon into. And then if they just keep on leaving mana up, we have the board advantage now. So I think we're good. I'm not gonna say we've got this, but I'm feeling solid after a questionable keep. Draws worked out for us. Thinking Hydra. What are we gonna do? I mean, I guess it's blue's not their main color, so why would they be running counters? Maybe that's silly to think. Is it their main color? I totally forgot last game, to be honest. What kind of stuff they playing? Omen Speaker, Skycan, Hydra, Gearsmith. Yeah, okay. I think green is their secondary color. They're just finding the blue sources. The blue source, really. Or the green sources, really. What are they doing? What are they thinking about? Oh, again. They're getting feisty. Oh, you know what? Are you gonna attack? Doesn't make sense for you to attack. Well, since we have open land, I think the Manning Dragon's the thing, or they don't have open land. I think the Manning Dragon is the thing to do. They might just sack this Daybreak Champlain. That's why I'm playing a pre-combat, so then we can get into more points of damage. I assume they'll take the 5. Especially if they have an answer for Demanding Dragon. Yeah. That's cool. I'm not going to block with the Bogart Brute because we could draw our enchantment removal and get it back, potentially. Let's see. What do they want to do here? Hopefully they don't have something for our dragon. No! Okay. Well, luckily we can kill that with Plummet. Oh, yeah, this can be a tough board for them to deal with at this point. Down to 10. We got Volcanic Dragon online, possibly Vivian's Vacation. Glad that Plummet's in. What you got? What you got for us here? That's fine. Yep, that's our attack. So if they have an answer for this, Vivian's Invocation could find something that has 5 power, but more importantly, it could find a flyer or the 6/3 trample unblockable, make things make creatures not be able to block. I think we're still in good position here. They gotta find something this turn to deal with this Volcanic Dragon. Sky Scanner is always a nice card, especially when they're getting low. It's just a 1 damage in the air can mean something. I'm gonna make it my dragon. That's fine. We have a lot more things that can do 4 damage. I don't know a lot more actually, but oh, that's one of them. I'm gonna play a Sky Scanner. Be patient here. Having the extra land earlier is going to be good. If we find it, we can bristle board this turn. And the next turn, we can just swing wide, I think. Couldn't have won that turn. We could have gotten them down to... maybe we could have. We attacked with everything. That's a little risky. I guess playing everything out is risky. But if they wipe the board right now, which they would if they had that card, Vivian's Invocation is a pretty strong follow-up. You just get super strong creature in. Oh, and there we go. All right. I bet you're all glad that ended because I was starting to ramble there near the end. But we did it, 3-0. It's only my second trophy, but I think I'm only about like 6 drafts in. I had 2 tonight and maybe 3. It might be only 5 drafts in. I'll look that up. It's somewhere in now. I haven't played too many drafts yet, so pretty good trophy percentage. And yeah, that deck was sick. I think the colors were open, really high power. As you could tell, it wasn't like an easy match. I think it was a pretty good set of matches there. We learned a lot. We had to make a lot of difficult decisions. We got caught off guard a few times. Overall, it was good. If you guys like this video, please subscribe. Please like the video. I'm going to start putting more of these out. Comment below if I missed something and I didn't comment on it. Or if you want to see something about how this is recorded or voiceover changed. But yeah, so far so good. I'll catch you guys next time. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Have a good one.